Yoga International Wellness Center welcomes all. To watch videos related to health, mental calmness and human life on this channel, subscribe to our channel.
Hip pain. While we're all too aware of how bad sitting down all day can be for our backs and the discomfort it causes in our necks, it's also responsible for those tight hips you've probably been experiencing. Whether they've been seizing up during your daily runs or stop you from performing deep squats, the reasons for hip pain are often due to the shortening of our hip flexors and reduced mobility from sitting all day long. Because our bodies are so intricately connected, tightness in the hips inevitably has a knock-on effect elsewhere. Tight hips can also lead to back, knee and ankle pain as well as tight glutes and hamstrings. Is yoga good for painful hips? Yoga for hip pain helps because it supports the joints. The fine movements and exacting poses required by yoga for hip pain help strengthen the small muscles used to move and stabilize your hip joint. The better supported the joint is, the less stress is placed on it by your own body weight, and the better it feels. Is yoga good for tight hips? Yoga provides many advantages for clients who struggle with hip pain or stiffness from tight muscles. First, some of the poses help open the hips. They create a hip stretch due to the position of the hip joint. Yoga also helps strengthen the hip flexor muscles. The age-old health practice of yoga can help relieve hip pain, doctors say, because it can help strengthen and stretch muscles that are important in supporting aching joints. Some of my patients enjoy yoga as a healthy exercise, says Stephen Morgan, MD, an orthopedic surgeon at Denver Health Medical Center and a spokesperson for the American Academy of Orthopedic Surgeons. It has to do with maintaining flexibility of the joint and strengthening the muscles around the joint. The literature also says the meditation and biofeedback contained in yoga are excellent ways to manage pain for some patients. Yoga for hip pain can help. Besides using yoga for hip pain, this ancient mind-body therapy can help improve an overall sense of well-being, lung capacity, and body composition. Yoga for hip pain helps because it yoga supports the joints? Yes, the fine movements and exacting poses required by yoga for hip pain help strengthen the small muscles used to move and stabilize your hip joint. The better supported the joint is, the less stress is placed on it by your own body weight, and the better it feels. Yoga stretches the muscles. Flexibility can give you a greater range of motion, making your hip joint more usable and free of pain. Yoga for hip pain is one of the best stretches exercises around. Yoga opens up the joints. Chronic hip pain can lessen range of motion, restricting the hip joint and placing more weight on a smaller portion of the joint. Yoga for hip pain opens up the hip joint, spreading the load across a greater surface area as your body's natural range of motion is restored. Join yoga classes at Yoga International Wellness Center for your wellness.
Yoga International Wellness Center offer various yoga sessions like Immunity Enrichment Session, Weight Loss Yoga Sessions for women and men, Pre-Postnatal Yoga Sessions, Kids Yoga Sessions, Arthritis Flexibility Session, Flexibility for Anatomy, Shoulder Neck, Joints and Back Pain Relief Session, Diabetic Sessions, Hypertension Sessions, Pranayama Session, Meditation Session, Digestive Disorders Session, Depression Cure Session, Insomnia Sleep Disorders Session, Respiratory Problems, Thyroid Session, Fertility for Men and Women Session, Regular Yoga Sessions, Retreat Yoga Session and Special Yoga Workshop.
Special Yoga Session for Heart Ailments in Men and Women. Special Effective Weight Loss Yoga Session for men and women with healthy food management. To join, call and book timings